How we doing, guys? Jason here at 605 Ninja. Super stoked for the North Central Ninja Series Finals. Here is the obstacles for the 12 to 15-year-olds. Right after this, we'll follow it up with the course walkthrough. Obstacle number 1, the swinging rings. Clear. Obstacle number 2, the ascent. Clear. Obstacle number 3, origami. Clear. Obstacle number 4, 12th Street auto roll. Clear. Obstacle number 5, the floating platform. Clear. Obstacle number 6, bar spin. Clear. Obstacle number 7, slow and steady. Clear. Obstacle number 8, the undercling. Clear. Obstacle number 9. Right? Number 9, Boston?
Yep.
Zigzag balance. Clear. Obstacle number 10. The devil's pegs. Clear. Obstacle number 11, short approach, 12-foot warped wall. There's you guys' obstacles. Now it's time for course walkthrough. Woo! All right, guys, 12 to 15-year-olds. This is you guys' course walkthrough now. Coach Boston's on the cameraman. He'll be adding in some halfway points and that type of thing too. So just pay attention to these rules. And it's going to be a ton of fun, guys. Everything we're going to do is going to be point A, which is the start. Point B is the finish. On this course, every time you finish on point B, that is the start of the next obstacle, which is point A. Okay, that being said, we will not be allowed to touch the floor throughout the entire course today. Okay, obstacle number 1, point A, which means the start, is this black box. Okay, point B, which is the finish, is this box right here. Point A is the blue box, point B is the black box. You guys are going to be allowed the ring, all 3 of these rings, all 3 of these rings, this mat, this quad step, this quad step, this quad step, and the trampoline to get to here. Remember, no floor. If you fall onto this platform and fall backwards, you can go to either one of these platforms, that's fine. You would fail the previous obstacle, at least get your halfway points. If you land on this and fall forward without saving yourself, you would fail this obstacle, guys. That's what I mean by we can't touch the floor. Halfway points.
Contact with this whole structure.
There's tape on that first ring. Okay. That's the swinging rings, guys. The next obstacle is the ascent. Point A is right here. Okay. Point B is the black box right here. You guys are going to be allowed these 3 bars and these 3 T-holes.
Halfway, guys, is contact with this bar.
Incidental contact with the poles, you're going to get a warning. Same thing with the grazing of the pads, you'll get a warning. If you do it again, it'll result in a fail. Okay? When you guys are dismounting to this pad, you are allowed this 1 truss. If you need to save yourself, that's totally fine. But we cannot land and fall off of this pad, guys. I'm looking for control here. Okay? No floor. Next obstacle. This is our point A. Point B is the big black box right at the end. You guys are allowed this bar, all the sides of this triangle, all the sides of this triangle to get to this pad. You guys can lâcher, you guys can reach, whatever you feel is your best skills.
Halfway, guys, is that first triangle.
Next obstacle, guys, the 12th Street auto roll. Point A is right here. Point B is the white floor. Okay? You must make contact with one of these platforms before exiting to the white floor. You can't just jump from here to the white floor. Sorry, guys. You guys are allowed lower body only on the tire. You guys can push it out to start, whatever you want to do. We're going to stand on the tire, make our way down. If this tire crests the plane of this halfway point and you are on top of it, that is your halfway points. Okay? You can't just roll the tire to halfway to get halfway. You have to be on top of the tire. Okay? You guys are allowed to dismount as early as you would like. You're allowed to wheel these 2 to get to the white floor. Watch stepping from here to here. Okay? We gotta clear that black floor, guys. Very important. Okay. Next obstacle. Point A is obviously this white floor. You guys can move down it to get to this platform. You are allowed this. You're allowed this handle. Any way you want to grab it. This handle. This platform, including the front. You are allowed these 3 trussings and the bar to land on this big pad right here. This is point B. So if you guys just want to hop down from over here, totally fine. If you want to hop down over here, totally fine. Just make sure we go to point B before proceeding to the trampoline. Okay? Then, you guys can get as much run up as you want, but this is as far back as we can go. We cannot leave this pad. On this next obstacle, point A is here. Point B is any one of the 3 blue mats at the end. Tons of landing space, guys. Tons of room to land and run forward. Okay? You guys are allowed this handle right here. Okay? That's spun around for my demo, but that won't be spun around like that. Okay? You guys are allowed this handle here, which will be held up by magnets. Okay? To get to this pad right here. So we're looking for 1 lâcher and a dismount. If you guys feel that you need to use this bar to ensure this dismount, that is totally fine. Okay? But you do not have to use this one. We just have to land on point B, which is these 3 blue pads here.
Halfway, guys, is contact with the spinner. Also, Jason, are we doing grips only on this, or are we doing the silver bars on the outside?
Great question. On how to grab this, guys, in the 12 to 15-year-olds, we're shooting for the blue, okay? We are allowed the silver parts on the outside. We cannot grab the bar portion in the center. Okay, so the blue part and the silver bars that proceed up on the outside only. No center bar. Good point, boss. Okay, guys. Obviously, this is our point A. Like I said, it's going to be the consistent throughout the course. You guys are allowed this entire structure right here. You're allowed the top of this. you guys are allowed the flat beam portion and the balls, okay? I'll have Boston get a little close up on this. As you guys can see, this leg is on a ball. So the further you walk down this, the wobblier it gets towards the end. So keep that in mind as you guys are transitioning. This thing can tip over if you're not careful, which is why we called this obstacle slow and steady. Okay, you guys are allowed this Bosu ball, this platform, this Bosu ball, this Bosu ball, this Bosu ball, and all of this. You can step here, you can step inside here, or you can just walk the top like a traditional balance beam. On this particular obstacle, you are not allowed the blue legs here and the blue legs here. You are allowed this blue platform here. You're allowed this slant to get to point B, which is this block. Not past it, on it. Halfway points.
The slant, guys.
Contact with any part of that wooden structure. You guys are allowed that whole slant, the top of it if you need. Just don't transition over towards the warped walls. Okay, next obstacle, guys. Point A is the block I'm standing on right here. Point B is the blue cloud mat at the end. You guys will be allowed these two rings. This undercling handlebar here, which is held up via magnets. So it will automatically swing when you guys go. You guys are allowed both of these, the rope and the other rope, okay? The thing with this, guys, is you can only use your right hand on this white side, okay? And you can only use your left hand on the black side. So if you reach up to this, which is your halfway point while we're at it, okay? And you put two hands on that handle, that'll result in a fail, okay? You will get your halfway points, but you would fail the rest of this obstacle, okay? You gotta put one hand here and one hand here. You guys can skip as much as you want, okay? And in your guys' division, we do allow feet on the ropes, okay? Hands and feet are allowed on the ropes. Both legs could be on one side, but we gotta stick with the hands, right on white, left on black, okay? Point B is this cloud mat, okay? Do not proceed past this. If you're gonna fall somewhere, fall this way because this is entire structure right here is point B, okay? Moving on, next obstacle. Point A is this blue pad. You guys are allowed the top of this zigzag balance beam. You guys are allowed this structure right here. All three of these pads combined is your point B. You can use hands and feet on that. Lower body only on the zigzag. Halfway points is making it past here with no contact of these poles. Okay? If you just flick it when you're walking by, you might get a warning, okay? But if you're grabbing this ball, that's going to be a fail, okay? There is a slight jump at the end here, guys, and you are not allowed these legs. Top only. Hang in there, guys. We're almost done. This is a good, easy point for you guys. Okay, next one. You guys are allowed this platform in any fashion that you would like. If you guys are tall and want to jump up to this one, that's fine. But you guys are only allowed the pegs. Okay? Incidental contact with the steps is fine, but we can't just grab the devil steps and go up them like a traditional devil step, guys. We gotta stick to the wooden pegs. Okay? You can use as many as few as you would like. If they fall out, that's totally fine, but you do not have to move any pegs. Okay? Don't worry about moving any pegs. It's a nice simple setup, up, over, and down.
Halfway is contact with that peg on the other side.
Okay? You guys, just point B is the black floor in front of this small block, okay? So any contact with the black floor here or here would result in a fail. But you guys are allowed this wall, hands and feet anywhere on here, hands and feet anywhere on here, hands and feet anywhere on here to get to here, okay? Last obstacle, guys. You're going to want to carry your momentum down these to get you that speed for the 12-foot warped wall. Okay? This is a short approach 12-foot warped wall. We're going to get 3 attempts at this obstacle. Okay? When you guys re-attempt this obstacle, you are allowed to go up onto these vault blocks. Okay? But you are not allowed to go back up the devil steps, obviously. Okay? So if you guys are going to re-attempt this, you guys can come back up to here and come down if needed. Okay? Otherwise, just take your re-attempts from here. 12-foot warped wall, when we do this, guys, you aren't allowed to grab this and then reach up. You're not allowed to grab the side portions here. Okay? Just the surface of the wood wall, this blue bar at the top. And this is your finish right here, guys.
First attempt, guys, is going to be full points. Second or third attempt is going to be half points.
Absolutely. If you guys got questions, we'll answer a few questions a day up. But that's your guys' walkthrough for the 12 to 15-year-old age division. It's going to be an awesome time, guys.